Okay, good. Okay, good morning, everyone. So, we have completed most of our, actually QA, QA work. So today I'll be actually giving you introduction on one more test management tool. So you already know one, that is Rally. Okay. You guys already know that is Rally. It's a test management tool. Where it is used. It's used in agile methodology, more of agile. So people are slowly moving to the agile, slowly. But okay, since Monday is a holiday. So as a bonus, I'll be giving you an HPALM videos. Go through that. I mean, if you want to know more information about, if you need access to this HPLM, you have to request to Tagore, and he will help you out in that. That HPLM and VPN access. But as far my tool goes, everything is in the cloud. Okay, everything, the two tools, which is Rally and Jira. So, and one more tool I'm giving you access, that is Team Foundation Server. Why am I giving so many tools for you? To make you comfortable using these tools. You need to be comfortable when you're in the client places. You cannot say like, this is a new tool. This is a Zephyr. Manu didn't told about the Zephyr, so you should not be there. You need to get used to that user interface. Okay, that user interface is different for each and every tool. So the more tools you use it, the more you get comfortable with using those tools. Okay, so this is only test management tool. We will not be using this tool as a QA. As a QA, you will be just clicking your buttons, viewing manually. That's it. But these tools are for for, as I told you, to create test cases, to execute test cases, report defects, coordination, lot of coordination, and pull out the scripts. Let's say you're working in QTP, you've gone into regression testing, QTP tester, okay, UFT tester, or Selenium tester, or whatever, ETL tester, whatever tester, there is a scripts that need to pull out, and they say like it's in what test management tool. You need to pull out the scripts, where it is located, how it is located, you need to figure it out yourself. Okay, but if to know information, like I'll be giving you this how to use this. Okay, so far in this class, so far we have completed a lot. So any questions, so far? Confluence, I'll be by today, I'll be giving you homework on this too. So Confluence, as I told you, it's a SharePoint, and what's a SharePoint? Like I already told you, right? You need to share documents. You share test plan document, strategy, business requirements. All those documents will be there in one place. What is that place called? SharePoint. Why it is called SharePoint? Because it is shared between the teams. Okay, not with everyone. Not with everyone. Only related to your project. Which project? Your BA project, your I'm sorry, your your business analyst, or your developer, your tester, project manager, only related to those people, not everyone, right? Only people who are working on that specific project. So that's why we will be having access to this. So here we will be using Confluence. So Confluence is kind of SharePoint, which is integrated in this Jira. So what is Jira? Jira is again a test management tool. Okay, so let's go to quickly here. So I have created a Confluence. Let's see if that works. Okay, I'll be giving you access, username and password by end of the day. Okay, so let's refresh it. Let's find out our projects. Okay, let's go to the dashboard. Good. Now here you see, again the same story, different version. What we did in Rally, you remember it? Okay, so now we have two test management tools. Now you should be very comfortable using this. Okay, so you cannot say like I don't know this tool, I don't know that tool. No, you have all this access. You just, because not always reading and videos help. You need to also practice. Okay, so okay, so here you see this projects. You see these 4 projects here. The similar way, this is Jira also is designed. I mean, it's not exactly same. This Jira is a different company. Which company? Atlassian. You see this Atlassian, and Rally is a different company. Which company is it? This is CA Technologies. You see this? So 2 different companies. Okay, nothing to do with each other. This tool is completely different. That tool is completely different. But this is, you need to get used to this tool. Okay. So again, the similar way how we do it in Rally. Okay, and okay, and you have these various projects. It's keep on it's keep on coming up the new projects. We have only 2, but in the real time we have plenty of projects. It's not just 1 or 2. Maybe have hundreds. I'd not be surprised in 1,000 projects running at once. Okay, a lot of people working on it. A lot of things happening. Okay, so click on that. Okay, once you find out, how did you find out? See, first and foremost, you need to find projects. Okay, wherever you go, wherever test management tool, you need to figure it out which project you're going. So you will be having access to that specific project. Once you have it access, go ahead and click on project, and click on that specific project. Okay, good. Now what we can do is, even you can do that. That's one way of doing. Go to the, or whenever you have this dashboard, you can directly go ahead and click on, this. See, this issues and boards. See, board is, we'll go to this board. Okay, these are more related to agile Kanban process. Okay, so we did discuss about the Kanban, so don't worry about it. Okay, go ahead and create. Click on create. You have this directly option of creating. Here you see. Here you have this option of selecting this project, right? Okay, so make sure which project you are going to select. Okay, so which project are you? So we are creating. Okay, this is an option like create. Now, again, you have this task, new feature, epic. Oops, release bug. Oh, this is the bug. Right. Okay, good. Okay, so now you have this option. What kind of issue type you are trying to create? See, here you have this complete access. Okay, so this is good. This. Okay. Here you have this complete access. So go ahead and create your issues, or if you want to work on that. So what will I do is do this project. What we want after this project, we want a feature. Let's say business analyst has created some feature here. Okay. So although you are not doing this, let's quickly create a feature. This, so we are working on demo. I don't have screenshots, so create a new. Okay, I'll create a new. Actually, this is a feature. Okay, so you don't have to worry about this. What is this, and why we are doing this? Because this is the job of a business analyst. Our product owner will be working on this, so we are not worried about this. So we just take a look on this. So let's see how this is look like. Okay, now what you do is. Okay, so here, let me check if there is. Oops. So you remember we had this screenshot option and pulling up here. We don't have here. Actually. Let's see. So we don't have this. Let's try this. Okay. Okay. So here we don't have this option. Like maybe there is an option. We need to work on. I need to work on that option, showing that screenshot. You see this. Just like you had this option to show up here, right, on the page. But here we may not have this, but we have included this attachment. Okay, and maybe we can use this link. But I'm not sure. Okay, let's create one. We'll just put the priority medium. Okay, so we have created successfully a new feature. Click on that. So it should be here. Okay, good. So we have this feature, okay, good. Here we got this attachment, luckily. Okay, this user interface is a little bit different. You see this? It's it's still good. It's still way more better than HPLM if you want to compare it. Okay, why? Because once you get used to this, this is much more simpler and much more easy. Why? First thing, it is in web. Whenever it's in web, things are pretty easy, but if you find an issue, just report to Atlassian, that company, and they'll fix that issue as soon as possible. But when it is a client application, so HPLM is a client application. Why do I say this client application? Although it's in server and whatever it is, because it has to be installed in your system or it has to be, accessed. Okay, so not really the client application. It's in the server, but the problem with HPLM is, what happens, right? It's too much redundant work. Okay, it's too much redundant work, and you need to pull out the test cases from the test plan and put it in the test lab. Here you have to do, nothing sort of thing. So that's why this is easy, and that is a little bit old. So it slowly becomes old, But here's the thing. You got this feature. So this is a new feature. How do you know this is a new feature? Here you see this, new feature. Here you have this access, but normally you don't have this access to change this. Okay, you cannot edit this normally. Okay, status to do and assign. So you can assign the guy. Let's see. I can assign to myself. Okay. Okay. So I have assigned to myself, or okay. Now, so this is the screenshot of that. What need to be tested. This is a screenshot. This is good. Now we can see all this here. Okay, the description I have written. Test all the features in the regression testing. Let's say we have completed manual testing. Everything is done. And we are creating a separate thing, which is regression testing. We are doing the GMO online project. Okay. So this is a feature. Now, what you need to do is we need to create tasks. This is a feature which is created by business analysts. Let's do this. How we can create. Oh, good. We have this option there. Create subtask. So you can create a subtask. Okay, but what we want to do is we want to go to this. We cannot create anything attached to that. No, we create separate. Go ahead and create. Okay. Go ahead and create again this option. Create issue. This upper side. It's not like Rally. Pretty much different. You can create here. What you do is we want to create task this time. Okay, what is this task? So here what we'll take is as a test case. Okay, go ahead and create task, so which we can add this test case. Okay, so let's say so maybe there is to have some test case option. Maybe I need to work on this admin. So once you get an admin, I can add a new component called test cases, and we can have that option like having that. But for now, we manage with this. We'll just put as okay, and if you want, you can attach attachment just like we did it. Okay, and that's it. Create priority indicators media and refresh this. Okay, good. Now here, so here I want to edit this. What I want to put here is since this is a new feature, feature request for GeoModels, and I just want to edit this feature request to make sure we have some differences, because this we don't edit this. This is done by the business analyst, because now business analyst is saying like, okay, so this testing should be done. Okay, this development and testing should be done, and this is it. Where is our job? Our is here, right here. Test cases for GMO Online. Okay. Here, what you can do is you can directly write it here. Okay, you can just write the test cases here. Okay, test case 1. Okay, let's quickly write. So we know this, right? For now, we'll just write here. Once I figure it out, the component for this, you have this components, right? We can add a new component saying that for test cases, and we can create our 2 blocks. One is the actual result and other expected result. So for now, we'll just stick with this. Okay, expected is we'll just write some few test cases here. So I'll not be giving you homework, but I'll be giving you access so that you can practice if you want. So expected is, as always, home page of GMO Online. Okay, so this we can call as 1. columns 2. Enter GM online. A similar thing we were doing actually in Rally, but we had separate test cases for that. Here we don't have that. So we are just writing in this description. Okay. Online catalog. Enter redome equal to field value for 3% don't enter. As so I'm not going much detail into this. You guys have already written this, right? So hopefully you guys know this. So, but the only thing is this is manual. So we are trying to do here manual, but what is expected goes to the next page. So not see here again, while writing test cases, make sure so we are only see it's not just one or two fields. We need to test each and every field. So in that case, right, what you want to write in your test case is always put some hyphen or put some star mark and saying that okay, tested all the fields for external frame, framework, backpack, glacier sunglasses, padded stuff, hiking boots, and backcountry shots. Okay, because we need to test each and every block, each and every fields of this, this page, not just one. So I'm just giving you example here showing that one, but not really it's one. You need to check not only this, you need to check this images, this images in the proper site, based on the requirement. If the requirement says it's here, then it should be here. And again, this bug, you see this copyright issue. Okay, you need to open this defect. Okay, it's copyright not 1997. It's no more 1997. Okay, it's the certificates are expired. You need to request them to place a new certificate so that they can update this. Copyright 2017. Okay, that is one thing. Again, you need to check each and every thing in this page. And the background, is this background matches with the requirement? Okay, is this the color is good, is the font is good? Okay, and these two lines, green color, is it supposed to be green color? Okay, and these two bars, these tables are the proper. So everything you need to test in a page, not just one or two. Test case, yeah, of course, you are writing only limited. And make sure you put some information that you have tested for the image, you have tested for the fonts you have tested for the two, what URL, and you have tested for this table, you have tested all the fields, you write some information here saying that you have tested that, but since we cannot write each and every test case for each and every field value, right? So that's the reason you just put some mark or some say, some, put in brackets, or you want to put in star, however you want, but make sure, you want to put that because your manager wants to know what you're doing. Because if you want to say, you say, no, I've only tested this, I've not tested this. No, that's not the way. You need to test everything, not just one or two, everything. Even this URL, this URL is right. This URL, is generating, is doing, navigating to the next page, is doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, all these things, each and everything in this page. Okay. Sometimes, not always, you need to also, check some of the, the code, not exactly the code, but let's quickly check that. You have this, so you need to also view these things, it's readable, not that you need to code this, but, it's because some reason, I forgot the name actually. It's called, for testing, they use this, okay, and they view this code, and they find a certificate issue or any, you need to even test it sometimes, not always, okay. What you figure it out from this code is like, you want to see that omniture, that's right, omniture, you want to find out this omniture testing, that's called, one of the things which you need to do, you need to check is omniture testing is done, okay. And that's not a separate testing, but that is related to this web page, is it, that you need to, in that case, you need to look into this code, you have this code, and you need to look and check that particular values or particular information is there here in the pages, as per the requirement. Of course, you'll be having requirements, not just like that. Okay, you'll be having this requirement, but there is no information like how to use, how to this. In that case, you need to check this, and you need to view this. This is called omniture testing. Okay, you will be viewing this and checking that the values for that. It's not really. It's to say like X and Y axis, how is X and Y axis are there in this, you need to check. Not always, but yeah, you need to do that too. So, okay. So if you want to do that, even you do this. You need to test cases for that omniture also. Okay. We just write two test cases. Page is navigated to place on the page. Okay. We'll just stop here. We're not writing three test cases. We can go ahead and write. If you have any attachments, screenshots or something, go ahead and attach it. Just click yes. So here you have this test case. So this is, I need to figure it out a new component or something which is related to this and find this better option to write test cases. This is not always to be written like this, but just for time being, we are trying to to show you and to understand the UI point of view. We'll be writing something like this. Okay, and you have successfully written test cases. How how to do this? Go ahead again. Go to system dashboard, and okay, if you can see it here, you can also view it here. Okay, but go to the dashboard or go to the projects. If you have a list of projects, if you if you're looking for any projects, just click on this. So this is organized pretty good. In the left side, you have all these priorities. What are the test cases? What are the feature requests? What are the bugs? Okay, so everything is here. So we go to this contact, okay, just exactly. So this is single button for everything. Just for everything, for for tasks, for bugs, for epic stories. Just everything on. Click on this again. Here now, since we have created task, now we just create a bug. Okay, just quickly check on that. So again, you need to do, once you've done this testing, open a bug. Okay, I know this is not a valid scenario, but just wanted to show you this bug. The shipping and handling fee. Okay, so that shows $5. So you just put a screenshot. So don't forget to put a screenshot, screenshots, and screenshots. That's the only okay, because you don't want to have ping pong. You don't want to have ping pong with your developer. Then your boss will do ping pong with you. Okay, so screenshot, make it easy for everyone. We will just create a defect here. So we have this defect. Okay, now let's go ahead and create, we just put as the same as the naming convention you can follow. Where's that? This is shipping and handling fee. And I want to say this is GMO online project. And if I want to put something critical issue or something like that, I want to put it here. Okay, so I'll just put it. Okay, and since this is a bug, and we know this project, so here we are doing, we are good because we are, already identifying this project at the first place. In Jira, we had all these options in the project itself. Here we are not having options in the project. We can do that. I mean, that's also an option, but always you have specific project. That's good because now if you are working on multiple projects, you know which project this bug belongs to. So you do it there. Okay, so that should be good. Okay, now what we're trying to say here is shipping and handling fee is showing as $5. Okay, so we'll put it here for more information. Is that attachment? Here we go. Let's click on this attachment. Browse, and we'll go to defect. Okay, good. So here we cannot see the attachment. For some reason, we don't have this option here, or maybe it's disabled. We need to check from that admin tool and figure it out. But for now, we'll just create one. Okay, good. Now, again, we go to the project we have successfully created. Go to this project which you are working on and look at the full side. You have this. No, you need no. Maybe you got used to this. Um, this colors. Color icon. This plus icon is actually new feature, and this tick mark is actually the test, and the red colored big dot is the bug. Okay, so here you can have n number of options here. Okay, and you can organize with priority. Okay, so here also you can create an issue. Okay, new bug. Just create the issue right from here. Okay, so that you can do this. Okay, and you can organize all these things here itself. If you have any comments, the comment is good. If developer wants to comment saying that okay, this is not going into this release. As per discussion, this is being deferred. Why? Because we don't have time to work on this, and this is not a business critical issue, and so on. Any comments? Okay, we'll go ahead there. The work log. If there's any work log issues, who has created this, and who is working on all those things. Okay, so if you want to view this defect, click on this. You can view this defect. Okay, that is it. And this is the description of this defect. Okay, so we have changed it to in progress. To do to in progress. This is how we change it in Rally. Remember, from open state to okay, from submission to open and from open to fix. You remember, we changed it. Once you assign this, you need to make sure it is in progress always. And once it's done, it will be in review and then it will be in done. So this in review will be done by the developer. That only a tester can click on done. Okay, and in review will be is done by the developer, not from the tester. Okay. Now here you assign who is the owner of the defect. This is assigned. Will be always a developer. Okay, and the reporter is who submits the defects. Is you, or even if you are not, some the concerned person will be responsible for that. Okay, so that is about these issues. So the same way you can create n number of issues in the same user story. Okay, what is the user story? Okay, so here we don't technically don't call it user story. Here we have new feature. What is feature? Always remember the green color dots, the green color with plus icon is a feature. So wherever the developer opens, whenever business analyst opens it, whenever business analyst opens it, okay, it will be in plus icon green color saying that okay, this is the feature. Now we can look into this. Now once you look into this, you create task. Okay, and see, there might be instances, there might be situations where many people are working on one this requirement or one user story or one so there can be situations. So in that case, you need to figure it out. Okay, which one is yours, because we know red color is defect, so you can figure it out immediately out of the priority. You can do that. Or if you want to see that, okay, I don't know, 10 people are working in this project, I don't know which is my user story, I don't know which is my test cases, I don't know which is my, here you go. Now here you have this option here. Let's say, you want to figure it out, just go, assigning, and you want to order by assigning, you can do that too. And okay. So, and you can also, here you can, assign by it, so that if you want to search, this thing, because here you have so many things, right? Plenty of things. it's not good either to to work in one project, 10 people, more than 10 people, that becomes pretty chaos, as I told you. It's it's not efficient, it's not it's not productive. Productivity decreases, efficiency decreases, work, the amount of work also increases, because it's not good to have more people in one project. It's always better, always it's better to have small people working on small chunk of work, rather large people working on large chunk of work, because it creates a lot of confusion, lot of chaos. Small people, 5 people is easy to manage. 5 people, 2 developers, 2 testers, 1 project manager, that's good. We are good. Okay, but if it's one project, let's say this is one project and 10, 20 people are working on it, it's not good. Of course, you have problems. Why? Because you cannot figure it out which one is yours. Okay, so this is good only for small teams. This is get it from this. It's only good for small teams. You want to use this for waterfall methodology? I won't recommend that, because again, it's a lot of people working on it. It creates confusion. Which one is your project? Which is my defect? Which is my task? Because this is they have put everything in one thing. So that's not a very good idea always. So it's good for only small teams. Right? 5 people working in one project, that's good. This is very good. Large people, not good. But in rally, even if you have large people, it still works. Okay, because the way it is organized, the way the work is done, it's good. But here it's not good. Okay, so so it is. Okay, any questions so far? So this is, I know this is completely different. I know you might be confused, what is this all about, but you can just look into this and understand some of this, features, some of this functionality, so that you'll also have you'll have an asset of having 2 tools. Okay, now I know 2 tools. Now I know 3 tools. Okay, now I know Rally, I know Jira, I also know Team Foundation Server. So I'll be giving you access to Team Foundation Server, although I will not explain everything in that, just go through that overview, but I will be giving you access, and if you're just you can go through it. If you're not able to open, send me an email, we'll figure it out some way to open that. It has some issues with the Microsoft, because it's a little bit more secure, so they want to put that second step verification. So any questions so far? Oh, that's a very good question. So, okay. Somebody asked, right? Okay, somebody asked, how do you execute test cases? So now you told us to, we write test cases, and somehow, without any component, we have written a description that's not supposed to be there, and now, I don't know what to do. Right, that's a very good question. Okay, how am I supposed to execute this test cases? That's good. So once we have written, let's say we have written here, just because I need to check with the administrator and figure it out how to get these things. But here you have this option, okay, in progress. Okay, to do is like submission. Once you change it to in progress, okay. Now once this is in progress, that means you're working on these test cases, right? You can't just oops, good. Okay, and you just do all this description, enter your expected is. If you have any issues, okay, again you won't find any issues, you don't actually edit here. If you want, you can put it somewhere, no issues. But once you do this, go ahead and put it in review. Okay, that means the status will be in review. That means you're working on it. Okay, and once you have done this, let's say 3 test cases, we have given 3 test cases. Once you have completed it, okay, let's say you have done, put it workflow as done. Good. That means we have completed our test cases. So this for time being, just manage with this. If I have figured it out something better than this, we'll work on this. But for now, there's actually component. I think there should be a component for test cases, or maybe I'll try to figure it out. Let's quickly check. Okay. I can also try to figure it out. I'm not working Jira, but this is good. Okay, maybe you guys don't have that option to create test cases, but we can do it as a task. Okay, just create a task as as we have done here, the similar way, and execute it. Once you've done is click on workflow, click on that. So that should be good. Once you have executed all this, say that this is done, and put this attachment. Okay, don't forget to put an attachment. Attachment is always good. Okay. Yeah, of course, we need to have some customization, and this is not good for test cases. Of course, this is this is for like to do your work, quick and fast, and you don't want to work on much of test cases stuff. Okay, so that's why they might use a different. Let's go to quickly components and check out if there is any option there. Things. So what is Confluence? As I told you, it's kind of SharePoint, but it's more than that. Not just SharePoint. It's a lot of things here. You can see this. Task report. So many things here, but the way the things are done here is a little bit different. Okay. So not so so that is the only better way for now for our test cases. Just create a task and add these test cases. Okay, so that should be good for now. But moving forward, if I find any component, or even it's not so good here too. We see this, right? They don't have proper test case management for this. So they might use something else again, integrate something else with something to get this thing done. Okay, so that is a different thing altogether. Okay, any more questions? So here, just quickly go to projects. Okay, good. So okay, cool. So, okay, I need to figure it out that maybe that's a different component, but here it's supposed to be there here. So I'll check in admin tool. Let's see if I find some different component like this. I can just see how this configuration. So let's see. I'm checking if okay, so we can put this. Okay, good. This issue. Stick the customer. Okay, so yeah, just you can go ahead and Google it a little bit. Try to understand it. Meanwhile, I'll also search for this. Okay. this dashboard. Oops, maybe something happened. Oh, here you see this. This is done. So once this is done, okay, it's not there in the project. You see this, because we changed it to done. So this is moved from here. Okay, that's good. I no more see my test case. I mean, I no more see that, that module here, which I wrote for test cases, right? Because it's done and it is moved. Okay, so we just, okay, so this is, view of the handling, the way it is handled, the issues, the task. Okay, so this is one thing. Okay, so this is one thing altogether. But there is, let's go to the agile and view the go. We can create a board here. Let's go to different project. Let's have some things here. Okay. Okay, so this is about, here, so this is the different project. Okay, so we don't have that option into that project because it was, it's a small project and small thing. Let's say if you have a, you want to do sprints. Okay, you want to do your sprints. Okay, you want to do your, all the agile work. You have this option. Okay, so both are there. So this is a different project altogether. Okay, and we, as admin, I didn't include it, all those features here. So that's why they didn't come in the project. But if I include, all these things will be shown. Okay, so here you can create your own sprint. Okay, you can create your own sprint. Okay, sprint, as I told you, go ahead and you can create sprint. Okay, we can create any number of sprints. That's good. So every, let's say, every month, a new sprint. So we have like 3 sprints. That's 3 months. And go ahead and clear, what is the sprint goal? Okay, you can say like complete complete 8 user studies or 8 requirements in the sprint. That should be good. 8 requirements including impediments. It's good. Great. Okay. This is my goal. I can add any number of things. Okay, and I can create. So this is kind of sprints where you can create your. Okay, so we don't have to depend on this traditional way of using the sprint. Here you can do this. You can want to see this active sprints and releases. You can create your own releases. The releases, so how many releases we are doing for one project, how many we are working on. So once you have sprint, it's normally you don't work on much on releases. Oh, that's good. Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, somebody told, right, to install test. I'm sorry, to work on these test cases. We need to that's good. I'll just use this URL. Okay, we need to install this Zephyr plugin. Okay, this Zephyr plugin, and you can execute it. It's good. You guys find out. So let me also check if I can install that plugin. If it is free. Okay, if it is not, then maybe I'll see a different plugin, which we can install. Okay. Okay, good. Okay. And again, you have these reports. Okay, back to the reports. You can have all these things again. What we have this in Rally. Okay, the burn down charts, sprint, velocity chart, and all those things. Similar things. Again, reports, lot of view reports, and lot of charts. Here I don't think you can create. Okay, you can create your own reports. Your customized report. Maybe you can click click on this and organize this. I want to do this. Okay, which project you're working on, and what's the issue, and want to filter that. Okay, and which filter, and then you click on next. You can generate your own reports too here too. Okay, so yeah, a little bit, functionalities are a little bit different, and also like go to the components ones. I need to go as okay. I need to go as an admin, and I need to add this components. Okay. So, any questions so far? So this is, I mean, little bit different, but only the good thing is for the small projects, it's good because you just go to the project right here. Now, go to the project right here, and you find out all these features included, and we want to see which is if we have completed this test case, this is moved from here, and we can also want to, if you want to unremove it, we want to change this workflow to review. There you go. That thing shows up again in the project. There you go. Okay. So this is how, this is just little bit introduction on Jira. I'll be giving you access to this, go ahead, but you'll not be having any access to install any plugins or something. You can have this access. So make sure you cannot create a project too, okay? Do one thing if you want to, you cannot create a project, of course, it's not your job. Project is created by project manager or scrum master, okay, not you, okay? And just try to add, task or epic, okay? That should be good, that you're trying to, add some new projects, sub projects, it's a project inside a project and you want to add new, go ahead and do it. Meanwhile, I'll check, if I can, if I can add something, or if I can, install some plugins or tools so that, we have this access. Any questions so far? So this is all about Jira. So this was, I just put it pretty quick. We didn't go much in detail, I know, but just for an sake of understanding, we can, you can also look into it. You can also have some information. Any questions, suggestions? Okay, I'll try to see this if I have to know if I can get this the fail installed plugin. Just try to do this. Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay, good. That's really good. I'll just try to figure it out how to get this, and we're good to go. By today, hopefully. Right. Okay. It's good. I'll just try to figure it out, and we'll be, we can. But I think this is a paid version. But let me check. Yeah, this is a paid version. Yes. Okay. So, but still, I know I'll be checking this. If you get better something, we'll get better. Any questions so far? Okay, if no one has questions, can we close this class for today? So, I'll cancel this class for Monday. So Monday we have already. So, we'll be just meeting on Tuesday with all your homeworks. Okay, now 2 homeworks, right? Just remember, don't forget that you have 3 days to do it. Okay, today, okay, don't worry about today, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Okay, so 3 days to do homework, which 2 homeworks. One is easy, one takes time. Make sure you do it. Okay. Okay. So thank you guys.